welcome to workout 2 in my living room today. It's a little rainy today, so my cat Colette is joining us in our workout, and we'll try to move as much as possible. I think I kind of like this because you can do this workout in a small space. This morning when I did some stuff on my own, I was working in my kitchen. We have a small kitchen, so even smaller than this. So I'm going to go over the new movements now and things to be aware of. So right now we're doing jumping jacks, but now we're going to move forward and back. And when we're doing forward and back jacks, we're not bringing our feet in so much, but just hopping forward. So as I hop, there's just not as much movement here forward and back, but I'm still trying to keep my head up. Same thing going back. And in a small space, we'll do 10. You might go forward and back several times. So we worked on our squats yesterday, just our basic squat. We're going to add a back arch to it. But same thing, again, the idea of holding a tennis ball between our shoulder blades here, head up. Now I have the room, so I'm looking somewhat at the corner of the ceiling right here. Now when I come up, reach the ceiling, hips forward and arch back. And I'm going to make a big circle from the side, head up, shoulders back. Looking at the corner here, and as I come up, I go hip, belly button to the wall, and big back. So then, or arch back. Our skipping, we're going to do an alternate arm reach here. So on our skipping, remember a skip is a step and a hop. So step, hop, opposite arm reach, step, hop, opposite arm reach here. We'll go a little faster. I'm trying to reach to the ceiling like I'm grabbing cobwebs off my ceiling. Now, we are going to do some side rolls, okay? And as I said, we're going to roll. And so be adventurous with this. If you haven't rolled in quite some time, let's give it a try. So we're going to start on our side rolls. We're going to start on our knees and elbows here. And now we're going to sit our hip down, hip, and shoulder down here, and you can use this hand to push. I want to keep everything. I'm squeezing my belly here as I roll here to the side. And I'm in a fetal position here where my knees are pulled to my shoulders here. Now I'm going to roll back and I come up on my knee that way. So I side roll. I'm going to try to get enough space so I can go both ways. All right, so if I was coming towards you here, elbows, so it's going to be shoulder, hip, tight, squeezing my knees into my belly and chest here, fetal position here, and now I'm going to go back, side rolls. Now to modify these, if you can't come up to your knees, you can go here. I can even start on my side and use this push and just roll your knees from side to side here. It feels really good, but I'm trying to still engage and squeeze. I want to feel my belly here. Hopefully you can hear me, not see me. I'll turn around here on side to side, side, side. And if you can come up, you can come up on those, okay? Those are the side rolls. Inchworms we're going to do. So we'll start on our hands and knees, push up here, okay? And I want to try to keep my legs straight, and if I'm going to try to walk my feet to my hands, okay? They might come up a good ways, or I might only walk 1 or 2 steps, okay? There. If you can't come up on your shoulders, go here. And I can even put my head on the ground a little bit, or my head in my hands, and come back that way on my knees to modify those, okay? If they really hurt your shoulders, then just skip those when it's time. All right, now we're going to go side shuffle, but we're going to go in a circle. So our side shuffle circles here, and once you make a full circle, you'll stop and go back the other way. And depending how much room you have, you can go bigger circles. And this is also a skip. It's step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Same thing as a skip. So it's a side skip, very much. And then we'll go reverse lunge. Again, look how my back leg's straight here. My shoulders are back, my head's up as I kick my sofa here. and then we're gonna knee hug. Big step back, my shoulders are back, thinking about holding the tennis ball and feeling my shoulder blades, being body aware of my body as I work out. Now grapevine or karaoke here, we step behind here. Now watch how as I step behind, my belly button is going to turn to the wall. I go in front, belly button to the wall here. Belly button turns to the wall, foot forward, foot behind. Foot forward, belly button, foot behind. Foot forward, belly button, foot behind. Belly button and hips. And we can walk through here, or if you go faster, here. Okay, all right. Pencil roll, again, more rolling. We're gonna start out on our belly, and on these rolls, we wanna be very conscious and aware of our torso, our hips, and that you're squeezing everything tight, like you're making a fist. How you make a fist where that's tight, you're trying to do that with your hips and whole body here. And try to pick your feet up off the ground a little bit. And we're gonna squeeze, and as we go, look to our far shoulder and squeeze here up to our back, and I'm still squeezed. I'm not relaxed, and I'm not just gonna be like spaghetti. I want to be like a strong straight arrow. Squeeze my body. If I have to push with my foot to modify, I do, and try to keep everything off. If you want to make it a challenge, then you can pick your shoulders and thighs off the ground. But even if that's not the case, I'm still squeezing and rolling. And if you can't do that, we could just modify and try to squeeze your hips, make a fist with your body, and tight that way. Okay? All right, a lot of new movements, but as you'll kind of notice, we're still keeping with the basics. We still squat, still lunging, and all our different movements are skipping. We're adding some arm things in some different directions. In our rolls, we're just modifying those slightly. So, and that's how this is going to be. We're going to constantly keep with the basics, but we try to add more variation. We want to be able to stay awake and aware during our warm-up. As I said before, we're trying to teach our body how to move better and how to feel our legs, our knees, our hips, our belly, our shoulders as we move. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go just simple forward and backward jacks. I'm gonna do 10. And I was bringing my legs in a little further than what I said on the teaching part of it. All right, squats with a back arch, and we're gonna do 5 of these. Squats, shoulders back, big back arch, squat, and back arch, belly forward, just to show you that side view. Look back, and 2 more. I'm trying to bring my hips below my knees ideally, but if we're modifying, this is fine. Just as far as you can go down. We're teaching our body how to move better slowly, little at a time. Okay, so now we're gonna do side rolls. We're gonna do 4 side rolls, and whatever these gonna be. The first 2, I'll do coming all the way up here. And as I said, in our pencil rolls, that we're trying to squeeze and make our body a fist, we're gonna pull our knees in to our belly here. All right, if we can't do that, we start on our side and squeeze in 2 and 2. And use your hands when you need to. All right, as I said before, if anything's painful or if it hurts from an injury, bad back, don't do it. Just modify what you're doing. Okay? Now, we're gonna go inchworms, and I'm gonna do 5. All right, start on my knees, push up. And I am keeping my legs straight and just walking up here. I have to go down to my elbows, just a little bit up. I might walk back a little further if I'm gonna modify that way. And 5 of those, okay? So now we're gonna circle and shuffle skip, and I'm gonna go two one way, and two the other. 2 full circles each way. And this, remember, a skip is a step and a hop. And one more on there. Good job. All right, reverse lunge knee hug. Again, we're trying to get our hips below our knees. Now my balance here and up. All right, modified. Even if I just touch my knee, that's fine. Okay? Whatever is there. And if modified, might be a simple step back and just touching your knee and help with the balance. Okay? All right, our grapevine. I'll start here. And I'm not gonna go fast, but that hip turn, step forward, step behind, step forward. Forward, behind, behind, forward. You can go faster if you're more comfortable there. All right, our pencil rolls. Again, we're gonna hold our hips and our belly and our shoulders tight like a fist. So I'm squeezing everything together. Try to keep tight and reaching, so my hands are reaching to the wall, my shoulder, my toes are reaching to the back wall. And I'm gonna go 2 each way. If I want to modify, I go just a little rocking back and forth. Remember, tight like a fist. Don't be relaxed like a piece of spaghetti. All right, cooked spaghetti, be like a strong, straight arrow. And now we'll go 5 downward dog and cobras. And we did these yesterday. And so, downward dog, push head to my knees. Now I'm trying to push my heels down too. All right, go through that 2 more times, and then I'll add a second section where we'll work on some push-ups and a few other things.